My name's Mike Sullivan. I do oral surgery for a living and fly and build planes for fun. Join me on my journey off the beaten path as I build my Rans S-21 Outbound. Welcome to the paint booth filming episode. Me and Patrick are going to be building a paint booth today. And yes, believe it or not, this garage that is not painted at all and doesn't have any lights, well, some bootleg lights. We are going to make it into a paint booth today. So, party on. The fuselage kit bin is being repurposed as the aircraft painting bin. We might need a couple of these bins. Starting with protective suits that Megan found today at the store at Harbor Freight, and I can't wait to see her in one of these things. It's going to be awesome. Maybe we should get a protective suit for Ruby. Okay, these are the side ones.
Is it okay if the wood gets wet?
Yeah, it won't.
Now we need screws, right?
So what's important when you're building the door is that you get it square, otherwise it will be
Lopsided?
yeah. So just you take that thing and lay it down on the ground. You can do it on the inside or the outside, either way. And you get it lined up perfectly. Actually, it's better to do opposite corners first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Man, that's a good looking door. Is that the first door you ever built?
Yeah.
Not bad, Patch. Let's take it over to the garage and see if it'll work. Patrick and I had a great day building this paint booth, and my wife Megan comes up and helps in a little bit. And I hope that you're enjoying this video and it's helping you. And leave a comment and let us know what you think about it, or if you have any other tips. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel so that you get to see more of us. That's my Davy jump seat right there. What you thinking about that? You look good there, flying?
Yeah, I want to sit here. I don't want to change the color.
Oh yeah, baby.
Is this heavy?
We are about, I don't know if we're halfway or not, but we made a lot of progress on the paint booth here. And I got 3 of the 4 lights installed. I think this is going to be pretty good. We're going to go lights, camera, action, baby. So we're going to do 4 lights on this wall, 4 lights on the other wall. Now I did just get the paint sprayer, so I'm going to take these off the wall real quick, and then we're going to spray the place, and I'll put all of them back up. The final sweepage before the spraying. You can see the dust in the air. we need our evacuation fans now to suck all that dust out of there.
We're not wearing masks anywhere.
Oh yeah, I know. We'll be okay. Good job, thank you.
I can make it more dusty.
I bet you can. Man, Patrick, those are some good looking sweats you got there, buddy. How are you gonna be painting with that sprayer over there, my friend? Oh.
These are my new.
We're gonna put him in a paint suit. Oh yeah, baby. All right, the surgeon has shown up.
Dr. Pate,
Dr. Payne is here.
am I #1 assistant?
#1 assistant. We got the whole place all set up. The sprayer set up. It's cleaned.
He's got a really cool shirt on.
Loves his shirt. Given to him by his grandfather for painting. All right, let her rip, Meg. Okay, he's going in.
You look like you've ever seen the movie E.T.
What?
You ever seen the movie E.T.?
No.
Oh my gosh, you've never seen E.T.
Teach the boy how to paint, would you?
Yeah, come on, over, show you.
Well, we have got ourselves a mess out here. Our plane hangers are the 2 on the end there. And this is our paint booth. Anyway, here's the door. Got the sheeting on the door. And if you don't, that'll make more sense later probably. I'm gonna take a picture of that. And here is the paint booth. There's a little more light in there than when we started today. Looks pretty good. I think it'll work just fine. Okay, so let's play a game. Which one is the paint booth? Oh yeah, kind of obvious. All right, so these are paint booth filters. I saw that you could get these on Amazon, but I actually got them off eBay. I didn't really do a price comparison. I just thought the cheapest place to get them was eBay, so that's where I did it. And I got a pack of like 20. So now we just got to figure out where to put them in the paint booth. I would just add that they're super lightweight. You can just blow right through them. And then there is a metal frame around the outside that you can bend if you wanted to, if you had some reason to, or to keep it intact, you know, if there's some suction or vacuum on it. So like I said, now we're just gonna find a spot to put them in the door or the roof ceiling, and so we get good ventilation. Howdy, how's your new house? What's your name? So my project this year has been building this plane, and my wife Megan's project is new chickens, as you can see. I had to build them a chicken deck for their house. Chicken mother. Well, I guess you could say that the paint booth is coming along well. It's been painted. Our frame to seal up the door and the opening to the garage has been made and hung. All the plastic sheeting is up. I put on some latches so that you can latch it from the inside and the outside. We've got 8-foot ballasts, which are actually LEDs that kind of look like fluorescents, of course. Oh, here, maybe I'll choose the explosion for you. Boom. And I've been working on an exhaust fan solution. So that's the current solution. That exhaust fan, I got it off of eBay for 180 bucks. And you can see it moving the box out here. But it moves 3,000 square feet a minute, and based on the square footage of that paint booth, that one fan will evacuate the contents of that entire paint booth once every 30 seconds. Actually, a little bit less than 30 seconds. I plan on getting, actually I just ordered a second one because that is exactly what I wanted. And you know, sometimes if they're ordering stuff on eBay, you don't know exactly what you're getting, so I got this one. It's perfect. It came with the ducting, which is just the right length. And that ducting is gonna end up coming out to the right of the door there. I was just testing it out, and I'm gonna go fit it up. Anyway, after I add a second one, it'll empty the contents of the room once every like 13 seconds. So that'll do the trick. I probably will be wearing some sound protection while in the paint booth with the fans on, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll take you in there, we can check it out. Oh, the LED lights that I got those from Lowe's. Those are 8 feet long. They are selectable color, the temperature, and the lumens. Each one can do either 6,000, 8,000, or 10,000 lumens. And they can do 3,000 if you'd like a warmer, yellower light. 5,000, I think, and 6,000 or 7,000 if you like a blue, you know, super white, as they say, light. This is the middle setting. Not the warmest, but not the coolest. And they're set at 10,000. So between the 8 of them, it's only 80,000 lumens in the paint booth. I think that should probably do the trick. All right, let's go check it out. You'll also notice that I have, where the garage door goes up, I have the paint booth filters, and I'm probably going to add at least 2 more. That exhaust fan is moving a lot of air. It's going to be sucking it through those filters. Turn it down a little. It's a peaceful night. The birds are still out. Anyway, that will do the trick. That is explosion proof, by the way. I think I already said that. 3,000 cubic feet per minute. And the manual specifically said that it's explosion proof, so that was good. I'm glad to see that and hear that. But closed motor and switching, so. All right, that'll do the trick. I'm excited. Excited to be painting. Well, the compressor that I'm ordering, which you'll see eventually, it's gonna take like 10 days or so to get here. Okay, final thoughts for the evening. I got things cleaned up here. I got the exhaust tube in the spot there in the corner. I've got the wires cleaned up. I'm gonna have to fix the angle of that thing. I put that in there intentionally like that so that it would stretch, because when I stretched the sheeting between the two, it pulled the middle of the sides of the door together, leaving a little gap along the edges. So I put that in there, and I put it in there at an angle so I could put it in there to stretch the sides back to be in square. But anyway, I'm just gonna have to shave 1/8 of an inch off one end of it and make it level, because that'll drive me and everyone else nuts. Cleaned up these wires here. And you can turn them all on and off, because I've got two 15 amp circuits in here. One 15 amp circuit will run all 8 of these lights. These 8-foot ballasts, each one's only 100 watts. So 100 watt light bulb equivalent. So 800 watts there. And when you have that thing on, this is 550. So we're at 1350 watts. And that one 15 amp circuit will run all of that. So all the lights will go on and off with this. And then that leaves, there's another 15 amp circuit here on this plug. So we have another one just for whatever. And then the compressor will be on a 220 circuit in the other garage's workshop hangar or whatever building location. So it's on its own circuit, so we should have plenty of power. All right, we'll call that a wrap for one night. All right, so I just wanted to leave you guys with a final rendition of the paint booth. I've been using it now for about, like a month or so, just practicing and trying to get better at spraying the epoxy primer that I'm using. But anyway, so here is the final rendition. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna put this on wide angle. All right, so I just have this box here. And it just helps redirect the air from the ventilation chute. That does a good job, and it just fits the bill because it doesn't restrict the airflow, so it still moves the same amount of air as if you, and rather than if you put like a 90-degree turn in that ventilation tubing, you can actually hear the fan sucking less air. So the box does the trick, it's cheap, and it lets the door close. So you can see that I'll show you that from the inside, but I also added, these 2 filters over here. Here is the air comes down, this 3/4 inch tubing or pipe, and it's actually bendable aluminum pipe, but I'm gonna do a separate video for the air system. Thanks to Mark from Kitplane Enthusiast, who really helped me make those decisions. And all right, so here is the paint booth. We'll fire up the lights. This ventilation fan and duct has been working great. Got that middle piece of wood 2x2 leveled out. Not only did I level it, but I actually had to add this piece here because I was starting to get an air gap at the bottom. You could see light there, and obviously it was sucking air under there. So I stretched it up a little bit where there's a little bit of a bow in the middle 2x2, but that allows it to put enough pressure down so that the floor is sealed up. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I took a piece of I forget what kind of trim, the same trim that I use around my benches when I built my benches. And I put that on the bottom after I stretched the plastic over it, so that when you're, moving the door in and out and it's scraping on the floor or the cement, it doesn't scratch up or ruin the plastic sheeting. All right. And that's pretty much all I have to add, is just that, it's been working well. My painting skills have been improving, but they still have some more improving to do. I don't know if you can see. I mean, it's okay, but it needs to get better. And this one's pretty smooth. Now this is just epoxy primer too, so it's not a final paint. And I'm learning as I go here. But I will continue to improve. So, there's what we're doing. Hope you're having fun out there.